Hello everyone. Previously, we had discussed about the hoisting in JavaScript. Basically, the different types of hoisting as well, right? Variable hoisting and the function hoisting. So today we'll be discussing about the strict mode in JavaScript. Nothing but use strict, right? What does strict mode do? Strict mode enforces stricter parsing and error handling. So we have to remember it enforces stricter parsing and error handling, preventing silent errors and making debugging easier. So this is what the strict mode does. So we will try to understand by implementing the strict mode, right? So first, initially, let's try to understand enabling the strict mode with uh, the simple example. Next example, we will see how to prevent the duplicates, right? Let's first try to understand how to enable the strict mode. Here, I'll just give within the double inverted comma or the single inverted comma, you can just give here use strict. So in the next line, let me give x equals 5. I have not mentioned where letter const, right? So here, if I try running the code, we have to get the error. We have to get the reference error. Something like x is not defined, right? So let's try running the code. So here you can clearly see we are getting the error, reference error, x is not defined. If I remove this one, if I comment this one, then it is saying program did not output anything, right? So if we are implementing the this one strict mode, if I try to run the code, we are getting the output reference error, x is not defined. As I have explained earlier, strict mode basically enforces stricter parsing and error handling, and also it prevents the silent errors and making the debugging things easier. So I'll quickly explain this one use strict that I have used. This activates the strict mode basically. This first line x equals 5. Here this throws an error because x is not declared. We are not making use of let var or const, right? So it throws an error because x is not declared here. So this is it for the example. So next we will try to understand the same thing with how to prevent the duplicates. So let me write here use strict again, and I'll just come here. Let me consider function here. Let me give example of, let me give the parameters name same here, right? So if I try running this code, so this will give me the syntax error, right? This has to give me the syntax error, nothing but the duplicate parameters. So duplicate parameters, we have given the same name for the parameters, right? This will give that error duplicate parameters as we are making use of the strict mode, nothing but use strict here. Let me try running the code. So here, see, you can see here function example a comma a. So syntax error, duplicate parameter name, not allowed in this context, right? So if I try removing the use strict and if I try to run the code, the same thing, program did not output anything, will not get any error. But if I try to implement this one with the use strict, with the strict mode enabled, then we will get the this one error, duplicate parameter name not allowed in this context. So I hope you are completely clear with the concept of strict mode in the JavaScript. Nothing but how and why we will make use of the use strict or the strict mode in the JavaScript. This will be very helpful, right? So this is it. Further, next we will be discussing about the shadow DOM and web components. For now, this is it. Thanks for watching, guys.